So this might be a hot take, but I might be one of the few people that is disappointed by the Avengers Doomsday poster. Obviously, in the middle, we have Doctor Doom. Flanking him is Chris Evans, Ant-Man, the Thunderbolts, Thor, the OG X-Men, plus Gambit. We have the Wakandans, the Fantastic Four, Shang-Chi, Captain America, the Sam Wilson kind, and his sidekick, the Mexican Falcon. And if you notice, something I didn't notice when I originally looked at the poster was Steve Rogers is holding Mjolnir, so that's pretty awesome. Mjolnir! But outside of that, this poster kind of shows me that Marvel is not ready to move on from their old characters. Obviously, like front and center, we have Doctor Doom. Like he's the main villain. We all know that's Robert Downey Jr. That makes total sense. But if you look at the placement in some of these other characters, it's very questionable to me. Why is Shang-Chi all the way to the side, on the outskirts, and fairly small and unnoticeable? We haven't seen or heard from Shang-Chi in about 5 years. He starred in a billion-dollar movie, critically acclaimed, and fans liked it. Why is he not front and center? Why is he not in the place of Steve Rogers? And I believe he is not there because Marvel doesn't trust the audience to get behind Shang-Chi as a hero, as an Avenger, as a hero, as a front-facing Avenger. Marvel doesn't trust us to believe in Shang-Chi. Another person that I know Marvel doesn't believe in, and they don't believe that we believe in, is Sam Wilson. Same thing. He is Captain America. It's Sam Wilson. He wields the shield. He is the leader of the Avengers. And the idea that he is still on the outskirts and still treated like a sidekick is ridiculous. He's been in multiple Avengers movies, multiple Captain America movies. He was on a TV show. He was on the flagship TV show for Disney Plus, and he has led his own movie. Why is he not front-facing, forward-facing, more so in the front? Another character that has at least an argument for being a little bit more out in the open is Yelena, the leader of the Thunderbolts, led her own movie, was the side character in the Black Widow movie, was involved in the Hawkeye TV show. She has been positioned to be one of the next big Avengers. Why are we not promoting her as that? Why is Marvel putting her down to the side? The same thing with Shuri, the new Black Panther, the leader of Wakanda, the smartest person on Earth. On the Earth, the smartest person is Shuri. And she is arguably one of the smallest characters on this poster. What is Marvel doing? Why does Marvel believe and think that us as fans will not follow Shang-Chi? That we won't believe in Sam Wilson? That we don't like Elena or Shuri? We love these characters. Shang-Chi, Black Panther, the Thunderbolts were all critically acclaimed. Fans love those movies. Captain America, I feel like Sam Wilson got a raw deal by after Endgame going straight to TV and not getting a movie right after Endgame. I think Marvel fumbled that, but I believe that a lot of people liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So why not push him as that? If Marvel doesn't believe that Sam Wilson is Captain America, us as fans are not going to believe it either. If you look at this poster, there's at least two people who have egregious placements. Like, why are you bigger than Shuri? Or why are you the same size as Shang-Chi? Why are you the same size as Captain America? Ant-Man and Gambit. Gambit, we've seen you for all of 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You were a cameo in a bad Wolverine and Deadpool movie. Why are you here? Ant-Man. Ant-Man should be dead. Ant-Man is the least consequential of all the Avengers. I'm not saying I dislike Ant-Man, but if I told you that Ant-Man died off screen, would you care? Would anybody care? Because I don't think anybody would care. Get him out of here. There are a few characters that are missing from this promo picture that I believe we will see in Secret Wars, or they are secret characters in Doomsday. And I believe that they are missing because they are one of the more powerful heroes in the MCU. First, obviously, Doctor Strange, like him, Doctor Doom, that's a classic battle waiting to happen. Captain Marvel has been doing this thing where they just ship Captain Marvel off and they nerf her to hell so she can even be involved. I think she will be in Secret Wars. I hope she's in Secret Wars because I love that character. The Hulk and Spider-Man, they obviously will be in Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out this month. But I also believe that those two will make an appearance in Secret Wars. Another character that I mentioned that is missing from this promo picture is Namor. I believe he should be on here along with the Wakandans. Like, why are we ignoring him? Another character who is not in this poster, but I kind of hope will be in Secret Wars, She-Hulk. I don't know. I like this show. I like the TV show. I thought it was good. I'm interested in the character, and I would like to see more. Obviously, Deadpool and Wolverine are Marvel's moneymakers. I don't think they need them for Doomsday, but I would not be shocked if they are in Secret Wars. Wanda kind of falls in that same bucket as Captain Marvel, where I feel like they need to nerf her to even have her involved, because we forget how powerful a character Wanda is. She can change reality the same way Doctor Strange does, but in a more sinister way. There is speculation that she might be a secret character in Doomsday, but I fully expect to see her in Secret Wars. And the last two characters that I think will make an appearance in Secret Wars is Star-Lord and Vision. Now, we will get a little bit more information on Vision after Vision Quest comes out later this year, but Star-Lord is on Earth, so there is no reason for him to not be at least mentioned in Doomsday, and we should see him in Secret Wars. And I know a lot of people did not watch Secret Invasion because that show was ass, but are we going to see Rhodey? What's Colonel Rhodes doing? Maybe let's bring him in. But that's my thoughts on the promo art for Avengers Doomsday. I think Marvel is kind of shooting themselves in the foot by not promoting some of the newer characters that we have and that they've put in front of us. Where are the young Avengers? Where's Ironheart? Where's Miss Marvel? Where's Kate Bishop? There's so many other characters that they could bring to us, as opposed to just recycling Chris Evans, as opposed to recycling Thor, who is my favorite Avenger, but you know what I'm talking about. I think Marvel is doing fans a disservice by putting out all these TV shows and movies for them to not matter in Doomsday, for the characters to not matter in Doomsday. They should matter. We shouldn't have to just rely on Steve Rogers, Thor, Ant-Man, Tony Stark, Loki. Let's start putting some of these other characters in the forefront. Put them in the front. And if you do that, and if you believe in it, and if you promote them like they are the A-list Avengers that they are, the fans will follow.